All or nothing for the Kings 11 Punjab. They have to win in their final home game at Mohali against a Kolkata Knight Riders side that are blowing teams away that come in their path. Now, let's preview that game. It is match number 49 for the Indian Premier League. We've entered this final week of the group stage. So plenty to talk about in a game which both teams have something to play for. Kolkata, of course, want to seal a top 2 spot. Got Akash Chopra and Sanjay Bangar. Both have been part of either franchise in the past. So this should make a fascinating preview. Let's get to match day, match point number 1 and see where we stand with Kolkata's strategic punts paying off. They blew us away by sending that opening combination against Bangalore, but it's not the only thing that Gautam Gambhir has managed to surprise us with. Let's just have a broad breakdown, gents, of what Kolkata have done that maybe other IPL teams can learn from or wouldn't dare do. Tinkering with the opening combination, you wouldn't think that when you have a successful Gambhir and Uthappa standing that you'd play around so much with it. Playing the spinners, Chawla, Yadav and Narayan moved around depending on conditions. Shuffling the battling order as per situation. Colin de Grandin sent it 3 because of net run rate in the last game. And the flexibility in decision making, Coulter-Nile in and out, the use of other overseas players. It's all come only with Kolkata. Akash Chopra, let's get your thoughts. Almost everything they do seems to work. Correct. Great back-end stuff, bold leadership. Where do we point to Kolkata, and do you think it will continue in a very tight phase of the tournament now?
You know, just because you're making a lot of changes doesn't mean that you're doing all the right things, because Delhi Daredevils has done that in the past more than any other team, and they still have languished at the bottom. What Kolkata is doing is that they're preempting things. They know that there is no Andre Russell, so they need firepower at the top. So they've got Lynn, then Narayan, and even when Lynn, Narayan both are available, Robin Uthappa is not there, so Gautam Gambhir automatically just dropped down. Now, being the captain, he's done that. He is a good leader, and he's also blessed with a wonderful side. You spoke about tinkering with your spin department. How many teams do actually have that quality of Kuldeep Yadav, Piyush Chawla and Sunil Narayan? That's a luxury most teams don't have. Okay, in his 45 seconds with time to spare, wonderful. Let's go to Sanjay Bangar. Sanjay, he's touted as one of the better captains in the IPL, and that he had a squad, even in spite of the injuries and removal of Andre Russell, he's got enough options to play with this season. I just want to know, Gambhir, how much of a role would Gambhir have in this? How much of a role would the think tank have? And what you've made of Kolkata's extraordinary decision making in the tournament. 45 seconds to you.
I think the management is working collectively. Here you need to give credit to Venki Mysore as well. He's doing his job quietly behind the scenes. And then Jack Kallis and Gautam Gambhir. And what they've done really well is that they've assessed the situations, assessed the conditions which are going to be different in this season at Kolkata, the change in the nature of the wicket there, so they're not relying on spinners as that much as they used to in the past. They've gone with a pace attack to bowl in the whenever they played at Kolkata. So they've worked out their combinations pretty well, and against teams which have overseas batters in the top order, they are using 3 spinners. So they've got everything worked out, and because of that, they are having rich dividends.
Okay, I have one last question when it comes to Gambhir. Now that we enter the ski phase, including what could be qualifier 1 between Mumbai, Chris Lynn and Sunil Narayan versus Mumbai, the Wankhede, would you go with that? Yes or no? Regardless of situation.
I would still, if Robin Uthappa is, for example, available, let's assume that he's available, I wouldn't do that. Okay. I'll have Gautam Gambhir open, I'll have Robin Uthappa at number 3. Let Sunil Narayan bat at the bottom, because all the runs that Sunil Narayan has scored, no disrespect, no offense, he's been outstanding, 15-ball half century, but most of his runs have come against RCB. Okay. And RCB's bowling attack is less we say about it, the better it is.
Fine, fair enough. Sanjay, yes or no quickly?
A hard, tough one for me, but what Gautam would think is that because Surya Yadav hasn't really done that well for them at number 6, he would be tempted to go in with the same batting order.